What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chart Tracker. This is your host, Dana. Hope all of you have had a good day so far and a nice start to the weekend. Now, let's discuss how Bitcoin is holding the mother of all support levels. Yesterday, I explained in details how this support level, okay, we compared this one, or we kind of connected this hardline with this one, remember? And guess what? It's holding like a king. Like yesterday, it was not looking that juicy, but after the stream, I was, seeing how things were, playing out. This was like a few hours after the stream, and we held support. I did tell you guys that we can come all the way to 26,550-ish. We came all the way to 26,505. Okay, so short of $45. Okay, just short with $45. So we came down, we held this support, all good. We bounced back up. We got that, positive divergence in play. Now on the daily, still positive momentum. Okay, we are gonna be talking about the 4-hourly because that's where we were, kind of focusing yesterday. But on the daily, still positive momentum on the oscillators, and MACD is bullish. RSI is below neutral, as you guys can see, but it's fine. It's fine. You know why it's fine? Because this support, literally mother of all supports, because how long has this been playing out? Like it's been holding for a long time, and that's why I was just, making sure that you guys understood that shorting here would be shorting at support. Shorting at these levels would be shorting at support, unless certain things happen that triggers, actually a short trade. I don't see any reason to panic, unless, I'm gonna say it one last time for now, okay? Unless we break down, we get rejected, In other words, support flips to resistance, pretty much, okay? Support flips to resistance, and we see signs that the bulls can't get above this level after breaking down. Then it's a different situation, okay? This was a clear fake out. This one right here was a clear fake out, and I kept on talking about how I was not panicking yet, because why would you panic if I understand a breakout, like a breakdown, panic, but at the same time, it wasn't really telling us to get out. At the moment, I feel a bit more confident when it comes to the bull side, okay? A bit more confident, even though weekly we still got 2 days to go. But I'm definitely feeling a bit more confident today, okay? So let's head over to the 4-hourly. We got that positive momentum. We got that, MACD, bullish MACD. We got the RSI above neutral, which is good. Now, we could, come back. We could come back down to these levels, 27,000-ish. It's fine. It's fine. What we don't want to see this time is a close below 27,000, below the short-term moving average, which could, bring us all the way back to our at least 26.8, 26.730, somewhere around these levels. But on the daily, compared with yesterday, I do like it a bit more today, okay? A bit more today. All right, so let's talk resistance on the shorter time frames and so on. Apparently, on the 4-hourly, we are at resistance at the moment. Okay, we are at resistance. So if we can see a close above 27,250 or 27,320-ish, good enough for the price to push at least, to these levels, okay, right? To that 27,650-ish area. And after that, there is really not much, resistance around until these levels, okay? Yeah, looking at the daily, like after this, guys, see eventually around 29.7, because I told you, I'm not ruling out that idea yet, that we can go higher. Not yet, because at the end, we still have this, nice bull flag that we are respecting. So until it's broken, there's still hope. If and when it's broken, then we can start, discussing other things, right? So that's Bitcoin. Let's move on. By the way, chat, I see you, Ralph. Glad to see you made it. Ethereum, it looked better yesterday and it's still looking better today. It looked better a week ago, better than Bitcoin, I mean. So it's still fine, Notice support held. Problem is, at the moment, we are at resistance. Okay, we are at resistance, but hold on, let me see something. Yeah, there is no signs, absolutely none. No signs at all that we are at resistance. Of any negative divergence, okay? So for us, to just, roll over again. So it's still good. Bitcoin is still looking fine, but Ethereum is showing me some other signs at the moment. So maybe we will see Bitcoin dominate, a bit. Because if Ethereum starts showing weakness right around these levels, okay, a bit higher, but right around these levels, 1920 and so, then we could see a negative divergence build. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. You were probably seeing my head movement there, but I had to sneeze. Okay, so I don't want to see Ethereum losing strength around these levels, because if that happens, we could see some negative divergence, get respected. And if that happens, we could, come back at least, to these levels, 1,890-ish, somewhere around these areas. Possible. That would be the first support on the 4-hourly that I'm looking at. Yeah, literally around these levels. Okay, right by the moving average. And if that doesn't hold, just a bit steeper. So let's just do this, because if I draw it, it's gonna be very clogged. But we got some first support around these levels. If we lose that one, then yes, we can come back all the way down, okay? Now I'm gonna be removing it. Yeah, but major resistance for Ethereum is actually all the way here. Until then, there is not much, $1,984 to $2,020. After that, top of the channel, okay? Yeah, this is in a channel itself, okay? This is a big channel. Let me just remove the indicators, okay? So we have this channel, but within the channel itself, then we have another, bullish channel. So at the moment, I'm looking at this one. We already broke out. Now we're gonna come, well, eventually we will come and test these levels, right? After that, if we see a close above the channel, guys, if if we see a close above the channel, next resistance is all the way around here, 2,471, 2,568. So there's a lot of room after we touch these levels, maybe, you know, see a retest of support and then, you know, continue to the upside and break, you know, this channel. There's a lot of room to the upside. After this, it's good times for Ethereum, like good times for Ethereum, right? All the way up here, okay? Oppa, Sinner, Oppa, welcome. Good morning. Like, you're waking up and I'm all tired here, so I hope you've slept for all of us so you can spread the energy. We need it. But glad to see you made it. Okay, so that's Ethereum pretty much. Okay, you know, the support levels, you know, everything else. So all good, right? I'm just loving this. I'm loving how prior daily candle closed on Ethereum. I'm loving how prior daily candle closed on Bitcoin as well. Like, all good, no complaints. Let's move on. BNB is holding that support from last time. Still, it's holding. Like, not the strongest action that we are seeing. We've seen better, you know, movement, but at the same time, it's fine. As long as we are holding the support level, it is fine. It is fine, okay? If we break below it, that's another problem. But right now, if we would come up and retest these levels, it wouldn't be that strange, okay? If we do, and then we get rejected again, it's a bit worrisome. I'd rather see it, you know, break back within the channel, but this support is holding, and as long as it holds, not triggering, it's not gonna be triggering any short trade, according to me, okay? So yeah, we're just, you know, going sideways at the moment at support levels. So it's good. Resistance, you already know, around these areas, right? 313 to 316. After that level, there's not much resistance until these levels next, and then all the way up here, 343, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's BNB pretty much. I don't see any reason to speak about the weekly support areas at the moment because we're still fine here. Nothing has happened here, so all good, right? Okay, so that's BNB. Let's move on. Chat. How's the chat doing? I think Ralph was busy doing something. He's probably gonna see the chat soon and answer you, Sinner, but he's somewhere around. All right, let's move on. Cardano. AI looking awesome. Well, which assets are you looking at? Share it with us so we can, you know, have a look with everybody else. If you see anything interesting, let us know, Sinner. All right, so this is Cardano. Cardano held support as well. Look, guys, I've been saying that as long as support holds, no panic, okay? It might look bad. It was looking bad. Not gonna sugarcoat it. It was looking bad, but as long as support holds, it is fine. Now imagine, this is truth, okay? A lot of people short the moment it breaks down. Like, they're not, you know, they're not thinking about certain things and so on. They just have a channel, and I've seen this a lot on Twitter. Oh, it's heartbreaking to see. But they see something like this. Let me remove all the noise so you guys understand what I mean. They might see something like this, okay? They see it break down below the channel, right? Because that's what happened yesterday, and it was a pretty, you know, strong red candle, right? So they see a close below the channel and then they start shorting, okay? What happens on the next daily session? Things turn on them, and then it's a problem because you're shorting what? No matter what anybody tries to say to try to convince me that this is an awesome level to short, my first answer is, are we at support? Like, my first question would be, are we at support? My second question would be, do you see anything else that tells you that, okay, like, is there more indicators, more signs telling you that this is an actual breakdown and not a fake out, okay? We have to be careful. That's why I'm very, very precise when I look at the chart to try and find those, levels of interest, because these levels of interest save us from getting wrecked, okay? So, support held. I told you guys, as long as this holds, even though yesterday it was looking bad, I was feeling a bit so and so because I was not sure. On the 4-hourly time frame, I told you guys things were looking fine. We could go up, but looking at the daily, I was like, yeah, okay. I'd rather, trade the shorter time frames for the moment, at least yesterday. But look what happened. Support held. We bounced off support, literally, okay? And we still have this resistance around these levels that we need to get above. But after that, I can remove this one actually now. No need for it. After this, major resistance, next one around these levels. After that, all the way here, okay? That's it. So yeah, that's Cardano. On the oscillators, positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bullish. RSI is above neutral. Good. 4-hourly, no signs of any negative divergence at the moment, which is also a good sign. But it's so important that this 4-hourly candle doesn't close below 0.3771 to hold this energy to the upside, right? Because if it closes below it, wouldn't surprise me if we pull back to these levels, okay? And it's not a big price difference, but nevertheless, we still have to point it out, right? I still have to point it out. So yeah, that's Cardano, guys. About the resistance to the upside, the levels to the downside. In general, it's looking fine at the moment. It's looking much better than it did yesterday, okay? And remember, if Bitcoin has a good time, like, it's gonna be dragging a lot of these assets, in the crypto market with it to the upside, okay? It's just gonna hold them with it, right? Sinner, you guys using 5G? Yeah, it's a lot of people are using 5G because all the new, mobile phones and so on. And well, if you want, you can use 4G, but yeah, I think I also have the option of using 5G or 4G, but yeah, I don't notice such a big difference in the speed and so on. It's pretty much the same, but yeah. Okay, so that's Cardano. Let's move on. Let me just take notes because I'm probably gonna... We go through so many altcoins, guys, so sometimes it's not easy to remember everything, right? Okay, so... Alright, so we've done Bitcoin. We've done ETH. We've done Cardano as well. And also BNB. Awesome. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I think last time we had a look at Link, we had a look at XLM, we had a look at Ripple. Ripple was looking fine. Ripple was looking fine. And by the way, to those of you who are joining the live streams and joining, the Discord community, like, welcome, all of you, Jax. Yesterday, I asked you guys a question about Ripple, right? Remember? Now, someone already answered on Discord. For those of you who are not on Discord yet, somebody already answered, and it was, I don't know if I can bring it up. Hold on. Let's see now. Let's see. So someone sent this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but somebody sent this on Discord, one of the members on Discord, and perfect answer. I mean, perfect. I was super. Good job, Jax. This was just beautiful. So yeah, it is the correct answer, and it is. Okay, guys, do you know what this is? Because I know Jax knows, but guys, do you know what this is? Thinner, you probably missed the question yesterday, but yesterday I asked you guys what this was. Hold on, hide all. I asked the viewers yesterday what this is, what people see, right? And luckily, I got one correct answer, and this pattern, it's the cup and handle. Here's your cup, here's your handle. If you miss it, you miss it. But Jax, good job, because this was actually a beautiful drawing. So good job, kudos. Well, Sinner, if it's easier for you to remember them by calling them half eggs, whatever works for you, as long as you remember what it is, right? It doesn't matter. So yeah. Since we are already on Ripple, we can just, do Ripple. Why not? So, still positive momentum on the oscillators, like RSI is fine. It is in okay territories, right? MACD is bullish. I do not like that there are signs of some negative divergence already showing. That is the only thing I'm not, happy with when it comes to XRP. It's okay that the fact that this support held is good, Problem is, if that negative divergence plays out, it's gonna miss, that beautiful pattern that we got going on. If it pulls all the way back, below this level, that's a problem. So many patterns. That's why I don't trade patterns. Even though you say all this, Sinner, you watch the charts, you do charting, you do TA, because yeah, there are so many patterns. But give me one thing in life that's easy to do. One thing. Give me one thing in life that's easy to do and that can make you a lot of money. Okay? Potentially a lot of money. That's why I say invest in yourselves. Like, nobody's ever gonna make it in any market if they think it's too exhausting, right? You really have to just accept the fact that it is exhausting and just, do your best. Okay, let's move on. So Ripple, looking good all in all in general, but that negative divergence that is trying to develop is kind of a bit worrisome, So hopefully the support holds. We don't see any close below 0.4947, because if that happens, we got issues. Okay, because then we could pull back all the way, to these levels, and it's gonna mess up that nice, pattern that we got, going on Ripple, okay? But other than that, Ripple is looking beautiful. Like, can't complain. It's looking fine. So you already know about the resistance levels, I think. So let's just, head over to the 4-hourly and see what's going on there. 4-hourly, I do not want to see a close below 0.5223. If that happens, here's your support around 0.5185 to this level. If this doesn't hold, 4-hourly support is also all the way around these levels, okay? 0.5 to 0, just around 0.5, literally, okay? 0.5078 to 0.5-ish, okay? So that's your support. 4-hourly, we got some, positive momentum in play at the moment. RSI is fine, but this is also showing negative divergence. Right? So we will see what happens. I do not like this negative divergence going on, guys. We could see a correction, okay? Not only on the 4-hourly, it's actually, trying to develop on the daily as well. So that's calling for us to be careful. Hourly, we got some support around 0.5192. If broken, next support around this red dashed line, just by that moving average. See how everything just goes hand in hand? The dashed line, the moving averages, because when I draw, I'm not drawing according to the moving averages, right? But then when I bring them forward, I do see that everything kind of aligns, which is a good thing. Then it's kind of telling you, okay, you're in the right path, right? So yeah, that's Ripple in short. So done with Ripple as well. Sinner, people are calling 10K now. Really? Wasn't it like 100K like a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Is it 10K already now? I mean, I understand June is gonna be an important month. I understand. And we might see some things happen either to the downside, or it's a break or make months, guys. I did tell you on the last stream, this month is so important for Bitcoin because it's gonna be setting the tone for the rest of the year. If you guys remember, I wrote to you guys on Discord that this was like in September of last year or something. I did write that the first quarter of 2023 was gonna be, it looked like things were gonna turn for Bitcoin, from bearish to bullish, which we saw happen, which we witnessed, right? So it played out. Now June is important. This month, guys, it's gonna set the tone for the coming months. Open both side trader. I actually know some that do that. But mostly he gets wrecked. But he tried that tactic where he had shorts open in one exchange and then he had longs open in the other exchange. But since he was only gambling and he wasn't really doing any TA, he got wrecked on the other one and he got wrecked on the other one. And then he called to tell me what was up. And I told him, please, just don't trade. Just don't trade, because he saw it more of a gamble than, actually trying to do some TA and minimizing your risks. So it depends on, there's no need, even if you open on both sides, but then your TA is kind of, noobish, then you're gonna be heading over to wrecked city, Wrecktistan. So yeah, guys, Bitcoin, important month. Me calling TA at, you know, calling for 10K at the moment for me is like madness. I can't do that. I mean, why? Why would I do that when we're still above? Really, hold on. Let me just make this clear. We're still above that 25K. We're still above 25K. Do you guys realize, like, it wasn't long ago we were all the way down here. We're still above 25K, okay? So when we're below 25K, then we'll see what happens. I might change my mind. I might talk about other levels and so on. But for now, that's far-fetched. In my opinion, that is far-fetched. People are fast to make these calls. The moment, you know, it's close to, well, it looks like it's gonna break down. Oh, 10K is coming. Oh, we're wrecked. Oh, 10K is coming. The moment, you know, it's above, I don't know, around these levels. Oh, 100K, a million K. It's like, calm down, just calm. Let's take it level by level. Level by level. Okay, guys, so we are done with Bitcoin. We are done with Ethereum. We're done with Ripple. We're done with Cardano. We are gonna be doing Solana as well. It's been a while. You know, some coins that used to be very interesting for a lot of people are kind of forgotten at the moment. Like, people are not thinking about them. For example, VeChain. Imagine. A lot of people were talking about VeChain going up to $10, VeChain going up to $5 at least, and so on. But now, I can't remember the last time somebody actually spoke about it, like on Twitter or whatever. At least from what I've been seeing. So we will have a look at it together, okay? Dinner. Done with crypto. Well, luckily you can trade other assets. The moment I mentioned Solana, I know you feel trauma, right? Oh, Sushi also, right? Sushi is one of those. Yeah, Sushi, VeChain, like, what's up? Are they still, like, are they still here? What's going on? Sushi. Okay. Sushi, okay. Looking at this, it does look dead. What the... Yeah, it does look dead, but at the same time, we might see a bounce off these levels, okay? Very possible we can see a bounce off these levels. Hold on. I mean, is our side the lowest it's been? No, the lowest it's been was around, well, we're not gonna count this one. This one was the start. So since then, 11th of May. Okay, so it wasn't such a long time ago. But yeah, we could see a bounce off these levels for Sushi. Like, if you can see any close above this level, would be good. And if that happens, right by the moving average is next resistance, okay? Yeah, not gonna put a lot of time into this one. It's pretty much what it is, like dead. Okay, VeChain. VeChain looking a bit interesting, actually. Okay. Okay, so this was old resistance. Just pulling it, and voila, it's showing that it is some sort of a support. Okay, not bad. Do we have anything else? No, nothing else. Okay, so look, the bears are still in control pretty much. I know, nice prior weekly candle, but if we come back down, then does it really matter? No, not much, right? On the daily time frame, we got positive momentum on the oscillators. Cool. But we also have negative divergence. And we could, like, we are at support, like we could come all the way to these levels, but yeah, I'm just gonna hold on. So we understand that this is support. All right, Sinner. All right, cool. So this is support, as we guys can see. So we can pull back. Like, unless we break this level, yeah, we are fine. But if we break this level, sure, then we can go all the way down to 0.016-ish. 0.01... Yeah, 0.016-ish, around that level. Very possible, if this breaks. But we are at levels of interest at the moment. Problem is, it's pretty weak. It's a weak move. We can even get, all the way to that resistance level, like close enough, but not really all the way, okay? And then we just, started coming back down. So we will see what happens. But yeah, there are better assets out there. But it's fun to see what's going on, because this one was one that a lot of people were hyping about, but it's slowly just dying out on us, just slowly. Nice wedge that I broke above, broke out of, but so what really, because what is this? What is this? Yeah, it's sad. Okay, let's move on. So we're done with VET, V-Chain. Let's move on. Okay guys, I'm gonna grab a cup of tea and I'll be back. And we will continue with some more altcoins and even talk about, what the traditional side of the markets has been doing, okay? Stay tuned, chillax, get yourself some drinks. Bitcoin is at support on the 10-minute chart at the moment, showing some nice divergence too. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll be right back. I just love it. Love it when tea is being respected. I went before I got my tea. I told you guys it's looking good. And it's still looking good, okay? Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look at Ape. It's been a while. I had a look at it. So, ApeCoin, ladies and gents, are you ready for the move? Are you ready for the move? There's no point in talking about it after the move has happened, okay? Are you ready for the move? This is about to be like hopefully if TA is respected, this is about to have a good time. I mean, our first positive momentum on the oscillator. Good. By the way, this can easily turn pink or red tomorrow, so it's not like do not just, one shouldn't trade, okay? Do whatever you like. Not financial advice, but I wouldn't be trading based only on this. Oh, it went green, let's buy, you know, it could easily turn red. But first positive momentum on the histogram, good. MACD, I don't know about MACD. MACD is trying to turn bullish again, but look what happened last time. It went bullish and then went low a bit, but look, it doesn't want to go down. It's still kind of bullish pretty much, okay? So if it crosses, if we get our bullish crossover, that is good, okay? On top of that, if we break above this supply line, even better. Like, I'm wondering if this is some sort of a channel now that I look at it, but I don't think so. Yeah, no. Or maybe not. No, forget about it. Okay. But we do know that we have a supply line, at least, right? That has been respected since April, sometimes. April, okay? So if we get above this level, guys, like there is no resistance until 3.3, first one, and then second one is all the way right by the short-term moving average around 3.535. After that, any close above this level, okay? Any close, let me just draw it, hold on. Any close above this level, guess what? See, around 3.8 to $4, okay? So, daily resistance. This is the crypto space, literally, okay? People do not give a crap about it when it's at these levels looking like this and stuff, but when it's all the way here, then the hype comes in. Then people start in with the FOMO. Then, you know, it's like, why do you want to do that? Like, why do you want to burn yourself? But this is literally like, I've seen it happen. This is like it's something that's always gonna happen. It's just human psychology, really. It's just the psychology of how we human beings can be, right? All right, let's move on. So there's your resistance for ape on the daily. Okay, for hourly, we have positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD's bullish, but we are at resistance at the same time on the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, so if we can see a 4-hourly, close, candle close above 3 point, just above this short-term moving average, awesomeness, because then there is no resistance really until all the way up here. Okay, 3.4-ish dollars and so on and so forth, and then it continues to that daily resistance, which is all the way up here, right? Like, it's ape is not looking that horrible, really. It's not looking that horrible. We've seen worse assets just a minute ago, right? So this is looking like fine, guys, fine. Let's go. Edwin, welcome to the show. Glad you made it. Hope you're having an awesome day, awesome Friday, Saturday, wherever you are, because in Europe right now it's Saturday. Okay, so Saturday 3 a.m. Yeah, we might see a pullback. We are at resistance. Okay, we could see a pullback if this doesn't hold this level right here. Okay, 3.114. We see any 4-hourly candle close below that level, because there is some sort of support at that area, because I was looking at this a bit earlier today. So thank you, Edwin. Thank you. Wish you the same. Thank you. So I saw that we had some support around these levels. Okay, this was right before the stream. If it fails to hold this support, guys, then yeah, we could pull back all the way to around 3.065, $3 possible. But as long as this holds, it is fine. Now ape, you heard it here. It's not looking bad. I don't know what's going on fundamentally, but TA wise, we might see some good action come out of this. Okay, let's just break out of this supply line, right? Break above it. If that happens, it could be a potential nice setup, right? All right, so we've already discussed the resistance levels and support levels and so on and so forth. About the daily, about the hourly. RSI is okay-ish. For hourly is also fine. On the hourly, yes, we do have some negative divergence at the moment, but remember that support I spoke about? Funny, look at this. There's no moving average here, right? We don't know if it's support or not, according to other indicators, except for our own eyes, right? And then we see this white line goes hand in hand with this short-term moving average, right? Which has, by the way, acted as some sort of a resistance recently. Okay, so resistance has flipped to support if this actually holds. Okay, so goody, it's all good. So let's move on to the next one. Like ape, it's been a while. It was looking good, but right now on the daily, it's looking much better. By the way, on the weekly, we are close to that support. We haven't tapped it yet, but we are so close. We are in that area. Okay, we are close to that area. So if we come down, if we come a bit more down and test it, it's possible. Okay, it is possible, but we'll see what happens. Let me check another thing out. Hold on. Long-term moving averages. This is on the weekly, right? Okay. yeah, moving averages on my other chart with the other settings are looking so and so. You guys know that I sometimes show you, but it's too much hassle at the moment. But guys, it's not looking that horrible. I'm not saying that it's gonna bounce immediately. I'm saying that after we break above this, so it's time to monitor it, okay? In other words, it's time to monitor it. After we break above this, we could see some nice action, okay? And we're talking only to this level. I'm not even mentioning, you know, the other levels at the moment. Just to this level. After a breakout, we're talking about like 10%. It's not bad, right? And after this one, that major resistance that I was, you know, mentioning earlier is all the way up here around that $4. So meaning we're talking about 25%, 26%, like not bad. It's not bad. Whether it be from here to here, it's also not bad. Like we're talking about 15%. Like if one is a bit more conservative, like if I was conservative, for example, and I didn't want to just, you know, rush in the moment I see a breakout, and even if I see a retest of old supply line, you know, flipping to demand, you know, flipping to be a demand line, and I want to be a bit more sure, then I'd wait till it gets above this level and then take a shot, right? So yeah, because on the weekly, daily, even though daily is looking awesome, like I can see just, you know, it's ready to go. It's ready to go on the daily, okay? Like soon-ish. And this daily time frame, it could take a few days, it could take a week, I don't know, but it's ready. It's showing that signs that bulls have stepped in, okay? It's not completely bears in control at the moment. Bulls have stepped in, right? But weekly is a different situation. But then again, we got a day, almost 2 days to go. So this candle could end up being a hammer. Who knows? If it does, guys, remind me to have a look at it again, okay? Because we'll see what happens in 2 days. Because imagine if a daily actually, you know, starts having some good times coming days, like coming 2 days, this is gonna pull up and probably end up looking like a hammer, which is even better, right? And if that happens at support, yeah, we're not gonna complain. That's good, right? Oh, even better. We have that nice divergence showing. Like I couldn't see much here. I would have loved to see it on the MACD instead, but unfortunately there's not enough data, right? So gotta work with whatever I can work with, because I don't like, you know, doing divergence on the RSI much. More for the MACD, but we could use it this time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. ApeCoin, let's move on. By the way, guys, before I continue, if there is any request, let me know and we'll have a look at it next, okay? All right, so now Solana. I'm seeing those likes going up. I see that the like button is working. Much love to you guys. Like, appreciate it. Thank you. Keep on smashing, sharing, and so on. Like, I don't think it's a lot of people out there. Since it's Friday, maybe people are out and having fun. It's fine. I would have been having fun outside if I wasn't streaming, you know, and prioritizing this instead. But those of you who are watching, just share, you know, subscribe, like, and, you know, push it and so on and so forth. It is a way to support the stream, and I'm always grateful. Core, no worries, Edwin. We'll have a look at it straight after Solana. Absolutely. Okay, so Solana. And guys, I think I said it last time, and I'm gonna say it again. Solana's not looking bad. I know a lot of people are spreading FUD and so on and so forth, but I don't care about the fundamentals at the moment because it's not like it's getting hacked as shit, okay? Excuse me for the for cursing, but what I'm trying to say is there are signs telling us that Solana is about to have a good time, and if one is not watching it now and then decides to, you know, do things around these levels instead, you know, going long around these levels, I mean, you really have nobody to blame but yourself and that finger of yours, you know, because this is when you should be watching it right now at the moment, okay? We have positive momentum on the oscillators, MACD is bullish, RSI is below neutral, it could be better. Now let's head over to the daily. Daily, RSI is above neutral, it's fine, okay, MACD is bullish, it's good. Histogram, positive momentum, awesomeness. Now, we are at resistance. This red dashed line that you guys see right by this short-term moving average is resistance, okay? But prior daily candle did close strong, okay? Did close strong. Now, what we need to see for a continuation, you know, to the upside really, even though this is an important level, this resistance needs to be broken above, okay? So if you can see the price action above 21 point, let's just say $22, 21.82, just rounding it off, okay, to 21.9-ish, right? $22, any close above this level, there's no resistance around, you know, these areas, like, and it's looking good at the moment. It's looking good. Like, I wouldn't be sweating looking at Solana at the moment, especially because we saw when it was at support, we saw that this line that was acting as support held at support. On top of that, we were at support because of other reasons. Like, guys, I don't know how to. This is why it's important to follow the streams every day, because if you miss it while it's actually at levels of interests, then that's it, right? Not financial advice, but it would have made you maybe think of how, you know, maybe made you look at things in another way, right? Maybe some people were thinking about shorting it around these levels, right? Who knows? But then maybe they watch Chart Striker and then they go like, let me think again, right? What I'm trying to do is make you think, guys. Think a bit harder. Think twice. So, yeah. You know what's going on with Solana. Support is around $20.47 at the moment, okay? 4 hourly. First support level around 20.85, second also around that $20.47, pretty much the same. We are at resistance, there is negative divergence, so if you see a pullback to these levels, nothing strange. Actually, as long as we're holding somewhere around these areas, all good. And if we pull down below this level, right by this short-term moving average, possible that it gets tested again, okay? Yeah, but Solana, just keep in mind that wedge we were looking at from, I don't know, a week ago or something, I don't remember, around these levels, it broke out of it, okay? That's it. All right, let's move on and have a look at core USDT. Which time frame would you want me to have a look at, Edwin? Daily, 4 hourly, because it makes it a bit easier to focus on the main one that you want to focus on, and then we can do a general, you know, summary. Core USDT, is it on OKX, Polynex? Which exchange is it? All right, okay, I'll choose the time frames, but I want you to choose the exchange. Is it okay, just in case it's up to me to choose, I'll just choose BitGet for now. Okay, let's have a look at it here. Oh wow, oh wow, wow, I wish I saw this one when it was around these levels. Okay, all right. Right now we are heading forward. We are on our way to next resistance. Obviously, like bulls are in full control still. RSI is not really overbought yet. Okay, like it's fine. BitGet, perfect, awesome. So we got our resistance here. Next one that's coming. Like bulls are in control, full control on the daily time frame, but there is negative divergence. There is negative divergence, okay? That is developing. And it could, you know, become invalid if we see a close above 1.8475. But until that happens, so this would be my first resistance level. Like, you know, we could probably, you know, see it get hit here and then consolidation or some sort of a correction, you know, maybe back to 1.23-ish, and then, you know, continue, or just consolidate just to go to the next level. Simple. So next resistance I'll be looking at is around these areas. 1.8-ish to 1.94-ish, you know, somewhere around these levels, okay? So let me just mark it for you. And then we're also gonna fib it just to see, you know, if it matches up with what I'm seeing as well. Yeah, that was a nice looking chart, but I wish I saw it like a few days ago. So daily time frame. Yeah, I like it when you guys, you know, come, because I've never done any TA on core before, so it's interesting to see new coins that actually are doing something. So good one. Daily time frame. Okay, cool. Now let's, yeah, by the way, I can just, you know, get the third resistance already in, like no need to, since I've done first, second, and now third, so it's a complete circle, right? It's gonna be interesting to see what happens in a few months. We can come back and see if TA has been respected. Awesomeness. Okay, cool. Now let's fib it. Okay, so it should be actually from this point. So from this point to this point, looking at things, yeah, golden fib by that S2 daily time frame, but at the same time, this is, you know, shorter time frames. We also have to do this to be fair. And if I do this, like I don't like, you know, taking from the beginning, but I'm gonna be explaining to you Patreons more about Fibonacci and so on. But doing this resistance is right by that 23 point. Hold on, let me just look at the level so we don't do any mistakes. Yeah, it's by that 23%, well, 0.236, okay? So I'm gonna be teaching about this in Patreon a bit more, but it's so important. It's very, very important that we see a close above this level, because if it fails to close above this level, guys, it's an indication that it's a weak trend. Okay, it's a weak trend, right? It went up, but a weak trend, because then that negative divergence is gonna be, you know, respected, and so on and so forth. And then plus, you don't wanna see it, you know, fail around this level, right? You wanna see it break above this area, this area, this area, and so on and so forth, right? But daily looking fine. Now let's head over and let me remove this. Me and the fib, we're not always friends, but sometimes we're friends. But you know, it's always good to use it just for some more confirmation. Like if you need to, why not? Okay, on the 4 hourly, we broke above resistance. Good. 4 hourly, you have another type of support on the 4 hourly. This is your support right here. This support 4 hourly time frame. Okay. Awesome. I'm glad you're satisfied with the answer, Edwin. Yeah, now I'm just, you know, doing a bit more tea on it because I find it actually to be interesting. So let's dig in. RSI overbought on the 4 hourly. It's mad overbought, guys. Mad overbought, okay? Negative divergence, like a lot of negative divergence. Woohoo. Okay, so 4 hourly, this is support, but at the same time, even though all the Easterns are telling us, you know, it's like it's looking a bit worrisome, you know, a bit exhausted. Other things are telling me like bulls are pretty much full in control. Pretty much full in control. Okay, we will see how this 4 hourly candle closes, but they're still in control. Hourly is a bit different. Hourly is a bit different. My throat, excuse me, guys. So we have negative divergence on the hourly. We are seeing that. Look at this. This might turn, you know, bearish on us, the MACD, right? With the negative divergence going on both oscillators and so on. We were overbought. On the hourly, it's a bit different. We have another support on the hourly, okay? So if that holds, we might not even see that for hourly support. Okay? So hourly support right here around these levels. Okay, 1.2456 to 1.2219. Let's do this because yeah, hourly they are looking a bit exhausted, and I'm talking about the bulls. The bulls are looking a bit exhausted. Okay. Here we go. Awesomeness. So yeah, if this holds, as we've seen other assets, you know, if this holds, guys, then we're probably not gonna see this now, okay? But if this breaks, that's your sign. Well, that's my sign that this is gonna be going a bit more further down, just to test this moving average, right? Because if I just draw this, you guys realize it's by the short-term moving average, okay? All right, then looking at the moving averages on the daily, like I would have loved it even better if this midterm moving average was also above the long term, but at the moment, short term is trying to curl above the long term, which is a good thing. Daily cannot do much, like there's not enough data at the moment, you see. Hourly, everything is bullish when it comes to the moving averages, like super bullish, okay? So that's it, but yeah. Looking a bit exhausted on the hourly, a bit exhausted. So coming to these levels, it's fine. So that's core. That's core. We actually dissected this one, but it's good. It's good. This one is definitely gonna be added to the list because we'll see what happens. I don't know what they do. What's the project about? Edwin? Let's see now. It came out on February. So it's a pretty new coin. Okay. It's a pretty new coin. Cool. I mean, the project seems to be new. All right, let's move on. It's Corium, some fancy new thing, okay? I like fancy things, so we'll see. You're welcome, Edwin, you're welcome. I'm glad I hope you found it satisfying and understandable. You are most welcome. All right, let's move on. Okay, so far we've done, I gotta add core to the list. This new fancy thing, right? Okay, so far we've done Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. We're gonna do a few more altcoins, and I don't know if we're gonna have time with the traditional, market today, but I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, we've done Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, VET, VeChain, what else? BNB as well. And then Solana Core, right? Cardano. Okay. Right, let's move on. One of the altcoins that we haven't seen in a while is actually Quant. It's been a while, so I think it's time we see what's going on. Okay, oh, this one is beautiful. Guys, last time we had a look at Quant. You remember that mini double bottom we found? Well, we saw live what happened after that. Like, this one was a nice one, right? It went up 56%, okay, in a month or so. It was a good trade. And now guess what? I'm just gonna stretch this so you guys can see what actually happened. Bounced off support, okay? Bounced off support, which is good, We are back within the channel. Okay. Well, not channel, excuse me. This trend line. Not bad. Now let's have a look at the oscillators and so on and so forth. Wow, weekly. Hello, Quant. Okay. It already broke out. By the looks of things. Hold on. Okay. I gotta like we gotta do a clean slate with this one, guys. I have to remove. If I remove it, we're gonna, okay. Let me just choose another exchange because I know there are important drawings on this one. Okay, I'm gonna choose Quant. I think it's good enough. I mean, KuCoin. Right, let's see now. Because this looks like a breakout actually happened. Let's see now, hide indicators and just this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna draw it on my other screen because it's a bigger one. Hold on. But you guys can see when I'm moving everything here, so no worries. Quant. ESDT. KuCoin. Here we go. Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely a breakout. Definitely. 100% breakout. Okay, hold on. Just trying to have a perfect trend line. And then we'll continue. Okay. Okay, this is it. Now let's zoom in so I can show you what's been going on. So we already know we bounced off support. Good, awesome, right? This old supply line, you see we have quite a few touches, right? Old supply line, broken, right? Now, we are at resistance. Now I can bring back everything, okay? We are at resistance at the moment. Any close above this level, we continue a bit higher, but we could consolidate at these levels, we could, but it would be the best thing for quant. The best thing for quant would be if it actually came. Yeah, I know it's maybe too much, but it's really the best thing for quant if it actually came down here around these levels, right? And it shows that old supply line changes to a new demand line, okay? Because if that happens, then we know legit breakout with a retest, okay? Backtest of old, resistance, right? And it shows that it is support, strength comes in, and then we are good to go. Excuse me, guys. So, yeah, we are at resistance. If we see a pullback or consolidation, it is fine. Like, I'd rather see a bit of a pullback instead of just consolidation, right? At least to this level, around $109. If that happens, awesome. Because I'm loving the weekly, guys. Excuse me, I'm like coughing, and it doesn't help that I keep on talking because I actually need to rest, but I want to do some TA, come live, and just connect with you guys. So yeah, breakout. It doesn't matter if it's the weekly, doesn't matter if it's the daily. Clear breakout happened, okay? I'm loving this. If this weekly candle closes like this after, we saw that we are at some type of support level, awesome. Now let me go back to the other chart. There we go. And then, guys, now that we're talking about resistance, if we see a close above $120, okay? Any daily candle close above $120, next levels of interest are 130-ish to 135-ish for a start, and then back to this level right here, okay? 145 to 154. But if you see any daily candle close, actually any 4-hourly candle close above $148, that would mean, for me, that we are gonna go to that next major resistance around $155, okay? Simple. Like, I'm liking how quant is looking at the moment. Okay, let's move on. It's not bad. This is not bad. Did I mention the oscillators? Maybe I didn't. Okay, let's go through that. On the weekly, negative momentum on the oscillators. Okay. MACD bearish. Okay. There is no signs of any positive divergence either, just so you guys are aware, right? On the daily, yeah, except for that negative divergence that I told you guys about just now, there's nothing else. So we need to like see a strong close above $120. Okay, we still haven't seen that. If we can see that, then that negative divergence that is trying to take a hold could become invalid. Plus I don't like the hard gap between the signal line and the MACD at the moment. Things went up quite fast in a week. But it's looking good. It's looking good. We're back above this trend line, okay? So now you know the resistance levels, you know the support areas and so on and so forth. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, all good. All right, let's move on. So we're done with quant. Awesome. Chat, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? All good? Let's see now. Next. Aptos. I posted about Aptos on Twitter. Now, I can imagine those who follow me on Twitter, if they're not watching the live streams, they probably do not understand, you know, what I mean with the blue boxes, yellow boxes, and how I'm thinking and so on and so forth. You guys that are watching, I know that you guys understand how I think a bit more now, you know, how I see things. Like, awesome, Edwin. Like, it's as wonderful for me, like grateful for this, you know, nice community that we have going on here. Just awesome. So Aptos, guys, posted about this. We hit resistance, okay? Like, look, just keep in mind, humongous wedge, big wedge, okay? Look at this. Got this, you know, falling, descending wedge. If we see a breakout above this level, I mean, if we see around, you know, $13.6 to $14.7, $15, it's not gonna be that strange, okay? But before that happens, there are resistance levels that need to be like shattered, right? Like shattered, like completely broken, like punched through, so we can come and see these levels. So on the daily, oscillators are positive, MACD is bullish. RSI could have been better, okay? RSI could have been better, because even if we go up a bit higher, but we fail, for example, to close, let's say, above this level, okay? We could form some sort of a negative divergence, which I do not want to see. Because then it's gonna be messing up this beautiful vibe we got going on, this nice wedge and so on and so forth, right? Because look, a potential breakout to the upside is most likely to happen by the looks of it right now at the moment, okay? For hourly, well, daily we already tapped first resistance, by the way. Tapped it. Now we have support. I already drew this on Twitter. We have this support right here, okay? Any close below this level, we can come back and pull back all the way down to these areas. But if we just, you know, pull back here, it's just consolidating, really, okay? Just consolidating, just to continue to the upside. So we break above this level, next resistance, if we close above 9.12, 9.42 on a 4-hourly, you know, candle, not just, you know, a daily, next resistance is around these levels, 10.58 to $11, right? And then next, and so on and so forth. So Aptos is also looking interesting at these levels, okay? I'd rather see it now. I'd rather start monitoring it now than monitoring it when it's done more than, let's see now, 50%, right? I'm not gonna be that interested at that moment, like, no. But now it's interesting, right? Because we are at major support. Like, this shouldn't be a punctuation mark. Hold on. This should be 1, S1. Here we go. Yeah, holding major support. Like a king. If this breaks, well, let's give it a bit more space, okay? If we see a close below $7, then it's a completely different situation, because then 5.6 and so on. But really, no need to even talk about this, because the way things are looking, it's not looking that bad, guys. Weekly, let me just remove all the noise here. Weekly is looking so and so. I mean, I don't see anything special on the weekly. It's looking more interesting on the daily. Simple. Okay? Weekly is looking so and so. Like, I love to see more confirmations, you know, by the bulls that they're actually stepping in. But, you know, we might see it here before we see it on the weekly. Who knows? If that happens, then for me, that's a sign something good could be, you know, cooking, right? So that's Aptos, you know, the levels to the upside. And this drawing is on Twitter for those of you who just, you know, want to refresh your memories, maybe some other day when it's relevant, right? When it actually, you know, breaks out. Yeah, you can just, you know, find this drawing on Twitter. So Aptos looking good, and we can move on, because I think we already know about the 4 hourly. Already mentioned support here. Hourly as well. Look, matching with that short-term moving average, right? Yeah, and yeah, we could pull back to these levels. It's fine. It's fine. Are we creating a bull flag at the moment on the hourly? I think we are, guys. I think we are. Look, oh, let's see if it is. If it is what I think it is. I think I saw a bull flag. I think it is some sort of a bull flag. I think it is. We'll see what happens, right? Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So we're done with Aptos as well. I mean, today we are killing it. We are killing it. Okay, we're done with Bitcoin. And we're gonna continue. We are gonna continue because it's the weekend. And crypto might have an actual chance. Well, not crypto. I mean, altcoins might actually have a chance this time, just because Ethereum looked like it was gonna lead. You know, since last week, I've been saying Ethereum is looking strong, and if Ethereum is looking stronger than Bitcoin, altcoins are gonna have a good time. It's just today, like past days, I haven't seen it, but today I noticed that Bitcoin is gaining a bit more dominance, you know, compared to the altcoins in Ethereum and so on and so forth. But Ethereum is still not looking bad. So we've done Bitcoin, we've done ETH, Ripple, VeChain, Quant, Aptos, BNB, Cardano, Core. I'm probably forgetting a few more. Yeah, probably. Can't remember all of them. Okay, but let's move on. Let's move on. Right, Solana as well. We did Solana too. What else? What else? Yeah, there's a few more. I don't remember all of them, but we'll continue. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look at Hex. This one is still alive. Do not ask me why. I don't know. Do not ask me. Like, shouldn't it be dead by now? It should, but it's still alive. It's still trying to do things for some weird reason. Like, I don't know. Anyway, guys, positive momentum on the oscillators. It just turned bullish. It actually hurts my heart, like my eyes and everything, for me, you know, just try to do TA on Hex, but I always try to be unbiased. I'm trying to be unbiased when I do TA, so it doesn't matter. My opinions do not matter. We're still gonna do TA on it, okay? So, bullish MACD, okay? RSI. Well, funny enough, there's some, like, there are signs that bulls are trying to do something. I don't know who the bulls are, but there are signs bulls are trying to do something. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna get into this one. Like the fact that I'm even looking at this 0.01632. Okay, any close above that level, we can go a bit higher, and that's it. Like I'm not gonna get into hex that much. Let's just move on. Let's move on. Okay, let's see what FET is doing instead. Let's look at projects that actually got something going for them, right? Okay. Fetch, positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is bullish. Good, good, good. We are at, you know, some sort of a support area at the moment, but Fetch AI is gonna be interesting for me if I can see a daily candle close above at least this red dashed line. Okay, until then I'm a bit careful with this one. Because even though a lot of you know altcoins have been doing better, this one not much. Let me remove all the noise. Hold on. This one has had trouble, like real trouble. Hold on, let me remove this as well. Like too many drawings. It's a bit like GRT. Like it's a bit weak compared to some other assets we've seen. Okay, so I'm a bit careful with this one. It's gonna be interesting if I see a close above this level, 0.3, like 0.3025-ish. Okay, and if one is super conservative, then 0.3115. If I see a close above this level, fine. Then there is not much holding it until 0.3652, and then, you know, all the way back to these areas, like literally nothing. But until then, yeah, I'd be a bit I'd be on the sidelines, just, you know, see how it plays out first. There's no negative divergence, nothing like that. Let's have a look at the 4-hourly. Yeah, 4-hourly bears look like they have stepped in. We could, you know, pull back all the way to, you know, these levels. If this doesn't hold, where this short-term moving average is trying to cross with this long-term moving average, you know, we could pull back all the way to these levels, right? Possible. But this should hold. It should, but I'm not a future fortune teller. I don't know what's gonna happen, just saying, right? So we'll see what goes on. Positive momentum on the oscillators. MACD is still bullish. This is the 4-hourly time frame. There is no negative divergence, guys. Like, I don't see any negative divergence. Nothing. So all good here. All good. Let's have a look at the hourly. Hourly. Holding at some sort of a support level right here. Okay. All this hourly support. Awesome. And then hourly resistance. We got some resistance around, let's see now. Yep, around 0.2735. Okay, that's hourly. And any close above this level, then the next resistance would be around 0.2794-ish. Fine. Like this, looking at this, there is not much action. I mean, the action is a bit slow. I don't know where the volume has gone. Somebody bring the volume back. Like, look at this. It's there, but it's not there. Okay, let's move on. So we're done with fetch as well. Awesome. We've been live for an hour and Almost 2 hours, guys. Almost 2 hours. An hour and 45 minutes. If you're loving the stream, enjoying the stream, smash that like, subscribe, share, and so on and so forth. You know, it's a way to motivate, you know, literally not motivate, but what's the correct word? It's a way to support the stream. Like, it's one way to support the stream. So yeah. Let's move on. Litecoin, the one that we saw when people were not even discussing it. Okay, Litecoin, the support. I think I drew this. This is not a joke. I think I drew this support a few months ago live, and it's still holding. Okay, nothing bad has happened. Remember this resistance I spoke about, $106.50? Okay, we actually came all the way to $105, and we almost tapped it. And then we pulled back, reached support, and look, it looks like we're just, you know, going sideways. I think more than anything, this is ready, you know, to continue to the upside. Do not forget. Let's see how many days we have left for the halving. Let's see now. Litecoin halving date. We caught this one, guys. I know. Those of you who are in Discord, we discussed this in time. Like, I showed you guys when this was around $60, $58, $60. Since then, it's had a good time, like literally good time. And if one missed it at these levels, I mean, one could have, you know, just, you know, entered again at these levels. If one missed this one could have entered again at these levels. Problem is, people like to enter. I don't know why, but it's the human psychology. Like, that's what we have to fight against. You know, we gotta keep ourselves, you know, focused and disciplined, so we do not end up FOMOing in, right, when it's a bit too late, right? A lot of people aped in around these levels, a lot, and it's fine. It's fine. Maybe if you're thinking, I don't know, 5-10 years, and you're not trading, I don't know, maybe it's fine. I have no idea. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's not. But for me personally, yeah, I'd rather ape at these levels, just like I showed you in Quant, just like I showed you in Aptos, just like you get the idea. I'd rather ape in at good levels, you know. And then if I ape in here and it comes back to these levels, who cares? It's fine. Okay. Here's your Litecoin, guys. Here's your Litecoin countdown. Oh, I thought you could see everything, but maybe not. Let me just do this. 60 days, 1 hour, 44 minutes, and 30 blah 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 seconds. Okay? So, Wednesday, August 2, 2023. Litecoin halving. Yeah, I didn't. We had a look at stacks yesterday, so I didn't check it today. Is there anything interesting going on with it, Ralph? 60 days, 1 hour, 44 minutes. It's soon. It's super soon, guys. Things are gonna be popping off for Litecoin soon, because eventually I'm expecting something like this, okay? To the upside, at least. If we can see a close above this level, not much holding us until 141-ish, you know, 146-ish. And then a bit higher, right? A bit higher, because literally because of the half, you know, it's like 60 days left. People are gonna probably start aping in more and more. Like, this is what I'm just, you know, imagining. This is not TA, not financial advice. This is just what I'm thinking, right? Let's see now. Yeah, I haven't. Didn't we check stacks yesterday, Ralph? Or am I mistaken? I don't know why I feel like I did TA on it yesterday. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Cool. Okay, let's move on. I'm trying to have a look at those we haven't had a look at recently. That's why I had a look at Quant, you know, and some others, ApeCoin and so on and so forth. Okay, let's move on. We've done Aptos, we've done ApeCoin. Or Solana. Let's see now. Quant as well. Okay, how's let's see. Trying to find it. I think it's Lena. I just want to see what happened real fast because yesterday, you know, it was at resistance. Just want to see if they got respected and then we're gonna move on. Okay, bam. I'm done. Okay, now we can move on. Hold on. Guys, I don't know how many of you like, you know this OG token? It's some fan token. Like, fundamentally, I don't know about it much, so I can't say much. MDXN on Uniswap. Okay, we can have a look at it after OG. MDXN. Is that a new coin? OG token, guys. This is one of those that I've been looking at over and over again. Hold on. Let me remove all this. There's too much noise. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna remove it, so there's no need. We're just gonna focus on this. After it broke below this, you know, support level, we came down. And now at last, it's showing some signs of, you know, some positive divergence. But even though it's showing signs of positive divergence, damn, it looks like it looks a bit crappy, guys. I'm sorry to say, but this is not looking good, OG. What? I was watching it at these levels, like it was such a good time. It was such a good time, but at the moment it's looking like crap. So okay, not gonna waste a lot of time into this one. I was hoping there was something interesting going on because I do know that it broke the support and it went down a bit, but at the moment nothing interesting. It's gonna be interesting when we can see a close above at least $6. Okay, after that, interesting. Before that, not much to say. Okay, MDXN. See? It must be this one. It's literally the on. Wait, is it against Matic? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. This is the first time I see something against Matic. Wow. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. Not enough data, so I cannot do much on the weekly. Daily. Daily, we can do a lot. Oh, excuse me, guys. Hold on, hold on. So, positive momentum on the oscillators. Cool. Are we at support? Yes. Okay, good, good, good. This is actually not looking bad. Not looking bad. Let's see now. Let's see. Positive momentum. And also, MACD turned bullish. Okay, this seems to be a nice one. Like, okay, this just got interesting, right? Okay, let's see now. Thing is, I see a lot of positive signs. I'm just trying to make sure that it's going hand in hand with everything else that I see. Okay, so this is the daily support. Okay, I'm gonna draw on the other screen, but you guys can see everything here at the same time. MDXN Matic. Support right here. That is broken. Then these levels, because so daily support S1 right here, S2 is right here. Okay, it's early. This one is early. It hasn't even started, you know, with the move yet. What I love even more is look at those wicks to the upside on the daily time frame. I mean, I can remove all the drawings like this. Look at this. So it's telling us there is demand. There is demand. Okay, MACD is already bullish. Our oscillators are already, you know, positive. RSI is starting to curl up. Okay, so that's good. Good so far. And even better is we are at support, right? Now let's have a look at the 4 hourly. By the way, there is some sort of a resistance right at this level on the daily. Okay, before I move on to the 4 hourly. There we go. Now we can move on to the 4 hourly. Okay, let's see. Even here, it's looking fine. I mean, the chart itself is a bit choppy, or whatever, you know, you get the idea. You see all these gaps and cuts and chops and whatnot, so it's a bit choppy. Okay, I don't it's a bit harder to do TA on them when it's choppy, or, you know, the TA one doesn't always, you know, isn't always gonna work out because it's choppy. Anything can happen, but at the same time, we are strikers. We all are strikers, so we are gonna try to strike this one as well. So daily resistance right here, 4 hourly resistance right here, funny enough. And if we see any close above this level, because it's looking good at the moment, if we see any close above this level, guys, next resistance is all the way around these areas. Let me show you right here. Okay, and this is blue, and then we do this and mark it as 4 hourly resistance, right? Awesome. So next resistance here, and next one all the way around 0.38288-ish. Now we can also fib it, just why not, right? Fib it, and that next, look, me and the fib, we're not always friends, but we respect each other. Okay, we respect each other. Sometimes it has to respect my TA a bit more, because we've seen how it's not always to the point the fib gets hit, right? But nevertheless, it's a very, very important tool, very helpful tool. Okay, so that golden fib is around 0.35-ish to 0.36-ish. What I said around, 0.38-ish. Okay, after this 4-hourly resistance is broken. If we see a close above this level, 0.32, more likely we push to the upside and we see 0.38-ish. Okay, nice one. I'm gonna add this one to the list as well, because I love it when we are looking at it and the move hasn't happened yet and it's still early, right? Then it's interesting. Then, because this is levels of interest. Like, I'd rather see it here than seeing it all the way above these areas. Okay, so good one, nice one. Hope that answered your question, Edwin. Interesting. MDXN. Okay. So we've been live for literally 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. It's been an awesome stream, a good stream. Thank you for all the love, all the likes, all the, support and motivation and so on and so forth. I wish you an awesome Saturday. Like, if you're going out, I wish you a nice, festive day, like happy day. Go out, enjoy life with your friends and loved ones and so on and so forth. And for those of you who subscribed, the new ones, old ones, all of you, like in general, all of you, much love to all of you. And do not forget to hit that like, smash, that like, subscribe, and so on and so forth. The deal. It's a way to support the stream, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, Heart Striker out.